Hello! Being active regularly is good for the mind and body. When we move our body with exercise, we strengthen our muscles, increase bone density, and improve flexibility. A stronger body makes activities of daily life easier by improving functional strength and promotes independence. Win-win. At the town of Halton Hills, we want to keep you being active in your home. These videos are a way to keep you inspired to keep moving and doing so safely and effectively. These short sequences can be done after brisk walking or another activity, or you can do them independently. Today we're going to be working out with some hand weights, 2.5 pounds. And these are a great way to build strength and muscle. I love using hand weights. But before we get to those exercises, let's begin to warm up. So stepping side to side and then start to march. We can roll out the shoulders. And when we're marching, like moving those arms from side to side when we do it. Good work. Step and step, and let's make those knees a little higher this time. And as we bring them higher, let's reach our arms up. All right, let's do 10 of those together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to that marching just for a moment. Good work. Let's do some punching now. Punching just side to side in the front. Punching. Punch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to punch a different way. We're going to punch up. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then back to that marching, doing great. And let's add those high knees now again. So we're doing that high knee, reaching up and up and up. Nice soft bend in the knees. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shuffling from side to side, march before we go back into those punches. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now punching up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. These are great exercises to do after a brisk walk or some other physical activity. Otherwise, a nice short warm-up helps get the blood pumping. So I'm going to demonstrate the set one, a lot of these seated, but they can also be done standing. As you stand, you engage different muscles. So our first exercise is the curled press. So your hands are going to be gripped onto the weights, palms are facing forward. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw the weight up to shoulders and then push up. And then it goes down and down again. So this is a combined movement. We're adding two exercises together, so use a little brain power too. Always an option to do one arm at a time. As we build strength, we can move up to 2. So let's do 10 together, whatever way you feel comfortable. So it's 10 and 9 and 8 and we're going for 7 and 6 and 5. We're not rushing these. And 4 and 3. And these ones are a bit. 2 and 1. Sorry, that started. These are a bit of a bigger exercise because we're doing 2 together, combining movements. So our next exercise, we can also do seated or standing, totally up to you. It's a front raise. So your arms, you're going to be taking your weights forward up to shoulder height. So also an option, one arm at a time. Holding onto hand weights really improves your grip strength as well. Imagine gripping a bag of groceries or something heavy. So let's do those together. We're going to do 10 together. 10. Just bring the weights right up to shoulder height, not above. 9, 8, and breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Setting those weights down. Now what you want to make sure is that you're not just dropping the weights down, but we're setting them down nice and carefully. For the next exercise, we're only going to need one weight at a time. And I'm going to demonstrate 2 ways to do this. You can do it completely seated, or you can do it with your leg up on the chair and one leg off the chair. So I'm going to show you this way first. So what we're going to be doing, we're doing a row to tricep extension. So a row, it's like starting a lawnmower, pulling back, and then we kick back and come down. So that's the whole motion there. So it's pull up, kick back, and then down. However, if you wanted, you could also do this seated. So you can take your hand on your forearm on the top of your legs here. You're gonna pull up, kick back. All right, I've showed you 2 options. Let's do 10 together. So it's 10, 9, and 8, and 7, 6, doing great, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and last 1. Very good. So take that weight either on your chair safely or set it down on the floor safely. So those muscles, you're working the bicep, the back, and the tricep. All right, let's do that on the other side now. So again, you can either have your knee on the chair, and you can be holding onto the chair. You just want your chest tipping forward. For this one, I'll demonstrate it on the chair, and then I'll do the next set with half on, half off. So again, we're doing that motion. The row goes up, like starting a lawnmower, then kicking back for the tricep. Let's do them together. So that's 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very good. Those are another combined movement or a compound movement where we're working 2 different muscles at the same time or multiple muscles at the same time. So we're going to do one last exercise in this set. And there's 2 options for it. You can do this, and I kind of like that you can take the weights and hold them very strongly in your hands and kind of just above the knee. And all you're going to do is you're going to go up onto your tippy toes, so calf raise. This can also be done standing. So let's do 10 together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Letting it go. We're on to our second set of these exercises. So what we're going to do is that same curl to press. Option to take a seat, or you can stand up with me. It really depends on how you're feeling. If you're standing, you're going to have a light bend in the knees. Make sure you have a safe area. And we're going to do that curl to press. The palms are forward, drawing the weight up to the shoulders and turning and pushing up. So that's 1. Let's count down. So that's, we're on to 9 and 8. Don't forget to breathe. And 7. And then we're on 6. And 5. Again, not rushing through them. 4. And 3. And 2 more. 2. and 1. Very good. You can set those down on your chair, taking a bend in the knees when you put those weights down. We're gonna go to the front raise next. If you're finding that at any point the weights are too much, you can always start just with your own body weight for some of these motions as well and work up to the weights. And if you're finding the weights too easy, it's time to add more weight on. All right, let's do that front raise now. So for the front raise, again, similar stance to our bicep curl to press. And we're gonna lift the weights up and let them down just to shoulder height. So let's go 9, 8, 7, always an option to do one arm at a time, 6, and then 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Letting that go. Very good. We're going to go to that row to tricep extension next. So I'm going to demonstrate this time just holding on to the chair here with my knee on the chair. So you want the chest to kind of come at a 45-degree angle. We're not up like this because we're going to be rowing, just like that same motion. Like I said, we're pulling on a lawnmower. So let's do 10 together. So it's row, extend the tricep, push down. And that's 9. And 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. Doing great. 4. Keep on going. 3. 2. And last one. 1. Extending that out, setting the weight safely down, coming to the other side. Again, always an option to stick with that seated version if that feels good to you. Again, if you start to feel easy eventually, starting to add weight, or always lowering the weight or doing it with less weight. All right, coming to that next set of the row to tricep extension. So the chest is forward a bit. We're rowing up, kicking back. And let's go for 9. 8. And 7. And 6. 5. And 4. 3. 2. And last one, 1. Standing back, letting it go. Those exercises are great for those like pulling, lifting, strengthening those muscles. So I'm going to demonstrate the last exercise standing. So when we did the calf raise, we had the weights just above our knees. We were pushing up. But we're going to do the same thing. This also incorporates a bit of balance. So the soft bend in the knees, hands are on either side, getting that grip strength, holding onto the weight. And then we're going to come up onto our toes and let it go for the calf raise. Okay, let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last one, 1. Excellent, you did it. You made it through all those exercises. Let's set the weights down safely and just slowly cool down, moving from side to side. Taking deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Just bringing that back down. I love working out with hand weights, so I'm glad that you guys were doing this sequence with me. It's something I really, really enjoy. And this is just really a taste of a few of the exercises that we can do with hand weights. Let's finish off with 2 stretches. Let's take one arm across the body, hooking the other arm across, stretching out our shoulders here. Breathing and letting it stretch out a little bit. We're just doing a few short stretches at the end of this sequence. Letting it go, rolling the shoulders back, and then coming to the other side. Breathing here, You did great today. I encourage you to come back and do these videos when you can. The more we exercise, the more we move, the better we feel. And let it go. We're gonna do a stretch. I'm gonna move my weights to the side safely. And we're gonna do a stretch for our calf. So the option you can do it standing. You're gonna dig your heel into the ground and just sort of lean back a little bit. You can also do this seated by leaning forward and just letting the hamstring and the calf get stretched out here. Again, we're not holding these for too long today. But they're nice little stretches to do at the end. Switching it over to the other leg. And you can do this standing or seated. The heel digs into the ground. You begin to dip your chest forward and inhale, stretching the hamstring, the calf area. And breathing. Well, great work today. Thank you for working out with some weights, and happy to have you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.